Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new. In today's video, we are preparing for 2021. So I hope you had a very Merry Christmas and are excited for the new year. I definitely am. I want to run up to Target and get some supplies so that I'm nice and organized before 2021 starts and kind of keep myself on track throughout the year. Especially now that I'm on YouTube, I want to really organize my videos and my uploading schedule, things like that. So I do want to get a new notebook and a new agenda. I get those every single year, but I think I want to get like a big wall calendar as well. I'm not 100% sure. I think we'll just see what Target has. But before we go, we're definitely going to run and go get some coffee at Starbucks. And then after our trip, we're going to come back here and I'll do a little haul of everything that I got. So make sure you stay till the very end. And with all of that being said, let's go get our coffee. All right, you guys, so I just pulled over so I could show you that I got my coffee. I got a tall peppermint Americano with cream. I always get this one hot. There are a lot of different ice drinks that I like from Starbucks, but this one just hits differently when it's hot. So I did get this one. And then I was gonna say, because I live in a small town, it was a 10 to 15 minute drive to get here to Starbucks, but then to get to Target, it's another half hour. So we have a little bit of a drive ahead of us, but bear with me, we're almost there. Let's go ahead and get back on the road. So since we're getting ready for the new year, I thought it would be fun to kind of talk about 2020 and things that happened. Before we do, I just want to say, obviously I am driving, so I'm trying not to look at you. But then also, because of the trees, the sun keeps kind of coming in and out, so if the lighting is really annoying, I'm really sorry. But anyways, I want to talk about 2020. So obviously with COVID-19, it's been kind of a hell of a year. But for me, I feel like it was actually a really good year for personal growth. So I want to tell you a little bit about what 2020 looked like for me. So in the beginning of 2020, I was considered the interim court administrator at work. So our previous court administrator had been let go and we were hiring a new one. And so I was the administrator in between those two phases. So it was a 6-month long period where I was filling those duties as the interim court administrator, and I had gotten so many compliments from not only my bosses but then also from all the other department heads and our county officials and things like that. And so I had really thought by the time they were choosing the next administrator that I was going to be their first pick, and unfortunately I wasn't. So in February, that was when they announced that I did not get the job. And obviously, because that was such a stressful and emotional time in my life, I was very emotional when they told me it wasn't me. And I gained a little bit of weight from the stress of being the administrator, even though I absolutely loved it and I thought that I was killing it. I gained a little bit of weight just because of the long hours and the stress. And then immediately after that, in March, was when we went to a shutdown and we were all quarantined and working from home. And at that point, there wasn't a whole lot we could do at home. And so I was just sitting at home all day. And so then I gained even more weight and I was doing even worse mentally, I would say. And it just wasn't great. But then I decided that since we were working from home and I had just gone through what I have called the biggest rejection of my life, and honestly, I know that sounds dramatic, but that is exactly how I felt. Like, I had felt so blindsided and rejected, but I don't want to get into too much of that. I went into quarantine with a really bad mind frame, and so because of that, I really wasn't taking care of myself, and I stopped working out and eating clean and things like that. But I had a moment after a couple of months of working from home where I decided that if I'm gonna be at home all the time, I wanted to try some stuff that I haven't tried before and kind of challenge myself to try things that I hadn't before. So one of those things was blogging. So I started a website and I started blogging, and even though I really enjoyed it, I felt like I wasn't really getting what I wanted out of it, if that makes sense. Like, I was putting a lot of effort into it, but I wasn't really feeling the way that I thought that I should be feeling. So I kind of put that on the back burner, and that was when I started my TikTok account and my YouTube account. So that was in June. So obviously it took me quite a few months to get myself out of my emotional phase. But once I started my YouTube channel, I feel like I found exactly what I was looking for when I started vlogging. Like, I was putting in so much more effort, but I was getting out so much more, and I was feeling better about myself, and my confidence was starting to come back and things like that. And so it really kind of turned my world upside down, the fact that I was all about my career. Like, my job was my identity, but because of COVID, I kind of was in a position where I got to question that for the first time, like, in my life. And that was when I kind of fell in love with YouTube and doing things on social media. Once I started on YouTube, I realized that I actually have like that entrepreneur core, like that bug of working hard and building your own job and making your own money and things like that. And so I've really just kind of had like an entire shift in my outlook on life and my mentality and things like that. And so I don't know, I feel like 2020, even though it was quite the shit show, I feel like I still kind of found myself. Wow, I am so sorry. But I feel like I just kind of found myself, and I just kind of want to share that with you because obviously you guys have become one of my greatest friends, and I love chatting with you guys, and I know that a lot of my subscribers are other small YouTubers, and we've all just been supporting each other, and I love that, and I am so thankful for you guys. My goodness, you guys, I just got back in from Target and it is so busy right now. Granted, it is the day before Christmas Eve, so I probably should have expected that, but my goodness. Anyways, I realized that I forgot a gift bag in Target. I didn't see any, obviously, or else it would have jogged my memory. So I think I'm gonna run to the Dollar Tree and see if I can find one there. But then after that, we will go home and we'll do a little haul. All right, you guys, so we are back from Target and I wanted to go over the things that we got. So I did end up spending $43 on the New Year stuff. I did get one item that is not New Year related at all, but I needed it and it was there at Target for $8, so I picked it up. But anyways, I want to show you the actual New Year items that I got. So starting off, I got this 2021 planner. So this is exactly what I was going for. Something that was super easy to write in, that had like the actual dates on there. Things that I could like fill in important dates and exact videos that I will be uploading. You know, something that's really easy, compact. And this was only $3. It was in the dollar section. And then when I got into like the actual like planner section, I found this one. So this is really thin. It's more of like a folder, but then this was really cool too. So it has the same like monthly layout like I really liked, but it also has like really big note sections too, which is nice for me for planning out videos. I can plan like exactly what videos I want to upload and when. So I did get both of these and I'm really happy with both of them. And then the third item is the last item. I did end up getting a big wall calendar. So this is the one that I chose. But I don't know, I really like it. That way I can, you know, again, plan out like content and videos, and it does have a note section as well. And I thought this would be really cute. I don't know if I want to hang it up like here on the wall behind me, or if I want to hang it up somewhere where it's out of view when I'm sitting down and recording, but I don't know. The nice thing about my current setup right now is I have a really small desk and then just my chair, and so I'm able to kind of move it around in my office. So even if I put the calendar here, I feel like I could still move my desk around when I don't necessarily want it in the view, but also I could just take it off the wall too. But anyways, so the first thing that I always do when I get new notepads is I fill in like my information. They always have like an information tab where you put like your name and like sometimes your address and stuff. I like to just put my name. So In the 2021 planner, it doesn't have that, but in this one it does. So I'm gonna fill this out. And then the second thing that I like to do is just go through and fill out the important dates that I'm probably not gonna forget, but I want them in my notebook anyways. So I've got things like my birthday, Bo's birthday, Copper's birthday, our anniversary, things like that. I just like to keep them right front and center. So when I am planning out my month, I can kind of keep those in mind. So I'm gonna go through and write those. All right, you guys, so as you can see behind me, I did end up hanging up the whiteboard, and I also really need to update that sign, but we will do that at another video. So I hope that you enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Drop a comment down below letting me know what you are most looking forward to 2021. I am wishing you nothing but the best. And with all that being said, I will see you next time.